Good morning students and welcome to science class. Today we are going to discuss the question answers of me and mine worksheets from the chapter Coal and Petroleum. Okay, so let us discuss the very short questions. How is coal formed? How is coal tar formed? So coal tar is formed by the destructive distillation of coal. Please write in full sentence, okay? That coal tar is formed by the destructive distillation of coal. Like that you'll write the full sentence. Then which product is formed when coal is heated in absence of air? So when coal is heated in absence of air, we get coal tar, coke, etc. Explain why fossil fuels are exhaustible natural resources. Now nature has a limited supply of fossil fuels, and once finished it takes a long time to get it back, and that is why we say that they are exhaustible, and as it takes millions of years for the formation of fossil fuels or for the formation of the exhaustible natural resources. Next, where is petroleum found in India? Big Boy, Bombay High and Jamshedpur. What is meant by destructive distillation? It is the heating of coal at high temperatures in the absence of air. Okay, so here you will see that the question number 3, which is written, where are the petrochemicals obtained from? So petrochemicals are obtained from petrochemicals are obtained from petroleum, and petroleum is obtained from where? Petroleum is obtained from the dead decaying matter which are buried under the seas or the ocean floors millions of years ago. Okay, so where are petrochemicals obtained? The petrochemicals will be obtained from the refineries. Then why is petroleum called a fossil fuel? As they are obtained from carbonized form of fossils of plants and animals, which are also known as non-renewable resources. Exhaustible are also known as non-renewable resources. Which fuel is used in jet aircrafts? Gasoline. Write the full form of LPG and mention its main component. Why is smelling agent added to it? Now LPG, the full form is liquefied petroleum gas, okay, and the smelling agent which is added to it is methyl mercaptan. Spelling will be methyl, methyl, mercaptan, mercaptan. Okay, propane, butane, and methyl mercaptan. So smelling agent is used to prevent the leakages. Okay, so the smelling agent as well as propane, butane, these all are added in the LPG. Okay, then we'll move to the next question. Write down any 4 forms of amorphous carbon. These are coke, coal tar, coal and charcoal. Write 2 uses of coal used to produce heat. Electricity is also generated from by burning fossil fuels. Then next, what is meant by fractional distillation? The process in which substances having different boiling points that vary from about 24 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius are separated through heating is called fractional distillation. We have discussed it. Why is petroleum known as black gold? Petroleum is used in many fields and they are very valuable, and that is why it is called the black gold, because it is obtained from the earth crust, and when it is obtained it's a dark grayish colored crude oil. It is obtained from the underneath the floors of the oceans and seas through drilling process. Then when and where in India were oil wells first formed? 1867 in Makum. So describe the characteristics and uses of coke, that we have already done in the copy. Characteristics: coke produces carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide during combustion. Okay, calorific value is very high, almost pure form of carbon, that is coke, and it is used in the extraction of metals. State 2 uses of Cmg. It is used as a fuel for automobiles. It is used to produce heat and electricity. Then name some places in India where natural gas has been found. Jaisalmer, Krishna, Godavari, Delta and Tripura. Give 2 advantages and judicious use of energy. Number 1, control on finishing of fossil fuels and saving for the next generation. So if you use the energy judiciously, these are the two things or the two advantages which you are going to get. Okay, then next we'll move to worksheet number 32. How are petroleum and natural gas formed? This one you can write. Okay, so petroleum, how it is formed, we have already done. And how is natural gas formed? During destructive distillation, gaseous byproducts are separated, including natural gas. Okay, so name two places where they are found, that is also done. Can we make coal and petroleum in the laboratory from dead organisms? No. Where was coal used for the first time and which purpose? So in London, for the purpose of street lighting. So what are the advantages of Cmg and Lpg fuels? This is a very important question. They produce no residue on combustion, the calorific value is high, and it is a cleaner fuel. Why do we use coke for making steel but not coal? Okay, so oxides of metal sometimes react with carbon, get separated from them. Coal is not a pure form of carbon as it has many impurities, unlike coke, which is the pure form of carbon. Next, take one use of each of the following. Charcoal. So here you see it is used in barbecues, grills, etc. Bone charcoal, it is used in china dishes and cups. Coal gas, it is used in lighting. Then write one main advantage of CNG. Okay, one advantage of CNG is that it is a cleaner fuel. Why is LPG a better fuel than coal? These questions are going to come in exam, very important. LPG has high calorific value. It does not produce carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide during combustion. No residue. Okay. So write the tips given by Petroleum Conservation Research Association, which advises the people. So in traffic jams, what we do? We need to switch off the car engine to prevent the wastage, and driving cars with a greater mileage capacity. Okay. How is petrol related to petroleum? So petrol is a type of hydrocarbon that is separated from petroleum when it is refined. Name four most important products from petroleum. So we get paraffin wax, diesel, natural gas, kerosene. Okay, this kind of gasoline, etc. from the petroleum. Write two uses of petrochemicals obtained from petroleum. So two uses. Used to make synthetic clothes, we already got in synthetic fibers and plastics. Okay, another one is used to make ropes. Then next is, why do green leaves does not catch fire easily? They have moisture content in them. Okay, and that will prevent them from getting burnt. Then next one, this is match the following. You can do it. Okay, so LPG, it is used as a fuel for home and industry. Petrol, it is used in solvent for dry cleaning. Paraffin wax is used in vessel. State true or false. So fossil fuels can be made in a laboratory. False. Coal tar is a mixture of various substances. True. Kerosene is not a fossil fuel. That is false. What are the main constituents of coal? Coal is also called a hydrocarbon compound. It contains carbon, hydrogen, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. Then we have matched the following. You see rock oil, that is petroleum. Black viscous liquid, okay, coal tar. Porous black residue, that is coke. Then the fossil fuels have high content of carbon and hydrogen. Anthracite has, you see here it is written, 94 to 99% of carbon. Then coke is used in the extraction of metals. Next you see, write the varieties of coal and their percentages. Okay, so they are peat 27% carbon, lignite 28% to 30%. Okay, then the other you see, bitumen 78% to 87% of carbon, anthracite 94 to 98% of carbon. Next question is, categorize the natural and man-made materials. So you segregate it. So here you will see the natural will be wood, coal, petroleum, cow dung, charcoal, and man-made will be diesel, kerosene, coke, etc. Okay, then this is the graph, so it's not necessary. Okay, what is destructive distillation of coal? Give all the uses of products that is obtained from coal. This already you have done in your copy. Okay, what is destructive distillation? So the process in which coal is heated at a high temperature of about 1000 degrees Celsius in the absence of air to release the byproducts is called destructive distillation of coal. Okay, so the products obtained are coal tar, which is used in paving the roads, then coke used in metal extraction, coal gas, that is the source of heat and light in the older days, and now it is a source of heat. Okay, so here you see the next one, that is worksheet 34. Petroleum is also called black gold. Then coal contains carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen and oxygen. Even if you can write sulfur also. The process of converting plant debris into coal is called carbonization. See here please, carbonization. Okay, the destructive distillation of coal produces coke, coal tar and coal gas. Anthracite is a variety of coal which has maximum carbon content. Give 2 examples of the following. You see here 2 types of coal, anthracite and lignite. Products of coal processing, that is coke, coal tar. Types of petroleum products, petrol, diesel. Types of fossil fuels, petroleum, coal. Then gases produced by burning fossil fuels. You see carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Even we have sulfur and nitrogen, so we get sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide from the burning of fossil fuels. So this is matched up following, so it is already done. Correct and rewrite the following sentences. An ideal fuel is expensive and causes pollution. Wrong. An ideal fuel is what? Not expensive. It should be cheap and it should cause less pollution. Okay. Then, so these are some kind of questions which you will get. Forest and wild resources are inexhaustible sources of energy. Okay. Forest and wildlife are inexhaustible natural sources of energy. So actually we should correct it. So we should write coal and petroleum are exhaustible natural sources of energy. Sun and wind are natural non-renewable resources. Sun and wind are actually renewable resources. Coal is obtained from decayed dead remains of animals only. Coal is obtained from dead remains of animals and plants. Okay. Then define the following terms. What is a fuel? That we have already done. That substances that help in combustion are called fuels. Natural resources, the resources which are obtained from nature. Fractional distillation, separation of substance having different boiling points by heating. Actually the boiling point should have a difference of at least 25 degrees Celsius. Then refining, this is the process of removal of impurities from the crude substance which is taken for refining. Then renewable sources, the resources that can be renewed are called renewable resources. Natural gas is a very important fossil fuel. You have to give reason for your answer why it is a very important fossil fuel. That means you have to write the advantages first. Okay. Then explain the disadvantages of using fossil fuels for a long time. They will get depleted. Obviously they will get depleted. Then leads to pollution and also global warming. Okay. So next one you see. This is fill in the blanks. Sunlight is renewable natural resources. The slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Coal is hard as stone and is black in color. So petroleum is a dark oily liquid. That is true. Okay. Petroleum is called black gold, dark oily liquid. Carbon dioxide is obtained when coal is heated in air. True. Coke is not used in the manufacture of steel. False. Coke is used in the manufacture of steel. So these are some analogy type of questions. You see how they have done, and then how it is done. Then one word for substitution you see. The superior quality of coal having 90% of carbon is called anthracite. A mixture of hydrogen, methane and carbon monoxide is called coal gas. So a substance which produces sufficient energy on burning, efficient fuel. Or even you can write this one also, a liquid called black gold is also known as petroleum. A kind of fuel used to cook food is called domestic fuel. So these are some match the following which you will do. Okay, and these are some important points which are given in the first part of the worksheets of this lesson. Okay, where we have what are natural resources, then we have what are exhaustible and inexhaustible resources, then we have the use of different fossil fuels. Okay, and this side we have same thing. What are the things which are obtained from refining of petroleum? Coal has hydrogen, oxygen, small amount of sulfur and nitrogen, paraffin wax used in ointments and all. Then what do you mean by refining of petroleum? petroleum product bitumen is used for surfacing of road. This one is important. Okay, natural gas is very important kind of fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipe. This is a question which is asked in your one of the worksheet. Natural gas causes mainly of methane. It is found in porous sedimentary rocks in the earth crust. So you see why it is called black gold. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is called black gold. Please write this answer, why petroleum is called black gold. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Then Cng full form is given with the use, and LPG is also given. Okay, so take at least a week time to complete the me and mine worksheets. You can submit it to me by next Monday. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you.